You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, GH fans. It is Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I have got your full and entire roster of weekly spoilers from Monday, September 11th through Friday, September 15th. At the point that I'm recording this, it is the evening of Wednesday, September 6th, so we've seen 3 of this week's episodes. Just to tell you real quick for context, what's still coming on Thursday, Trina has a big talk with Jocelyn. Molly argues with Christina. Gregory Chase backs down about something. Max shows determination. And Sam confesses, I'm sure, to Dante, and it's got to be about his friend Cody, who's now been put into Ferncliff. Then on Friday, Anna apologizes, I'm guessing, to Valentine. Dex has something to say to Joss. Eddie Main is in his element. I'm guessing he's on a stage or singing. Ava offers Nina some choice advice, no doubt, about Sonny's arrest. And Cody has a revelation, probably after he spends time with Sasha in her room. All right. That's the rest of this week. Going into next week, we are going to break it all down for you day by day. We've got at least 4 spoilers, sometimes 5 for every single day next week. If you haven't already, though, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our GH updates. Digging in Monday, September 11th, 2023, Maxie Jones takes a moment to fill in Felicia Scorpio. I'm guessing it's probably more to do about the deception lawsuit. That would be my guess, because as of Friday, we are going to have more information by the end of this next week of who is part of the lawsuit in addition to Tracy, but that's coming later in the week. We also have Esme making herself scarce. Maybe she's trying to give Spencer and Trina some room, because there is another spoiler for Monday saying Spencer makes a romantic gesture towards his girlfriend, Trina Robinson. Sonny Corinthos has the full support of his family and his loved ones as he faces federal charges on Monday. And TJ and Molly have something to announce. Maybe it's good news. Maybe the surrogate is pregnant, although she was getting the procedure done today and they weren't supposed to know anything for a couple of weeks, but we'll see. Maybe they're just announcing that they did the procedure. We'll find out. Tuesday, September 12th, Michael Corinthos surprises someone by visiting them. I'm guessing it's Sonny. He probably wants to reassure him, no, he's not responsible for what his dad is facing and that he's also supportive. Chase is curious about something on Tuesday, and Liz finally sees that Jake Weber is not a kid anymore. We can all see that. Puberty's hit that kid hard. I'm sure he's much taller than me. Sonny has something to confess on Tuesday, but I'm guessing it is not to the feds. We'll see. Maybe it's about the bogus data that has seemingly gotten him arrested and hopefully will be quickly dismissed. And we have Gladys getting an update that upsets her. I'm guessing it's about Sasha and crazy Dr. Montague. All right, Wednesday, September 13th. We have Tracy Quartermaine refusing to budge. Maybe she gets an offer to settle, but it's not what she wants. Remember, she wants 75%. We also have Maxie confronting someone, and I'm wondering if it's BLQ about this lawsuit. Jordan Ashford wants answers on Wednesday, and Carly has some FaceTime with Sonny, and she peppers him with questions. Plus, Dante and Sam are trying to figure out something. It has to be either what is going on with Sasha and Cody or what has happened to cause Sonny's arrest. That is my guess of the 2 things they could possibly be discussing. Thursday, September 14th, we have Austin Gatlin Holt trying to calm down Ava Jerome. Good luck to him. She wants her supposedly dead husband's corpse, and the Pawtuck Hillbillies are not handing it over. That's because Nicholas is not dead, and he is lurking out of sight and digging in his heels and refusing to go to Port Charles. Carly cooks up a plan with Drew Kane. This is probably something else about protecting him while he's in prison and trying to get him out. Sasha Gilmore is completely shocked. What else could shock her more? I don't even know. This poor girl. This has got to be one of the most insidious plots they've ever written to cover a maternity leave. It's just terrible. Plus, Trina gets an enticing offer. I hope it's from Spencer, because supposedly they are going to amp up their relationship soon. Meanwhile, Dante has some regrets that he expresses also on Thursday. Last day of the week, Friday, September 15th. Huge stuff happening. Anna gets some things off her chest to Valentine Cassadine. Maybe she unloads on him about her suspicions about his possible involvement in her house being burned down and the shooting and just the whole pikeman threat. Carly has some advice for Ava, who didn't ask for it and probably doesn't want it. We also see Spencer asking something from his Aunt Alexis Davis, and Trina has a very serious chat with her BFF Jocelyn. But these are the two spoilers that have me most excited for next week. I'm going to share them in 1 second. If you haven't already, please reach down and click subscribe so you don't miss any of our GH updates. Definitely click a like if you're enjoying these weekly edition spoilers. And be sure to comment on what you're excited to see next week on General Hospital. So we have two things, and I believe they're interrelated. One is that Martin Gray is very unhappy when he sees that someone is in Port Charles. This is the same day that Cassie DePaiva shows up as Blair Cramer, who most of us will know from One Life to Live. I suspect two things about Blair. First is I suspect that she's probably Martin Gray's third ex-wife, the one who's been paying the alimony. Please don't tell me that Blair didn't have the money on One Life to Live to be wealthy enough to pay $50,000 a month in alimony. I know that, you know that. The GH writers either A, don't know it, or B, probably don't care. And they're going to write what they want to write. And just based on the timing and everything, I suspect that she is the third ex-wife. If not, I think she has ties to the ex-wife, but I think maybe she might be the ex-wife. Also, I suspect that she might be Tracy's partner in the LLC that is suing Deception. If Blair is Martin's ex-wife, I'm betting the Deceptor was her idea. I'm betting she told Martin all about it. And while he was laying around in bed and with Lucy in a post-coital haze, I think he said a little bit too much and inspired Lucy's design of the Deceptor. And that's why he has been telling Lucy for so long, please don't give me any credit, because he knows if everything went public and people knew that Blair would see him and his involvement with Lucy and then the device, and she would figure it out and come and sue. And it looks like that's what has happened. All right. Thank you so much for listening. This has been Belinda from Soap Dirt. Come back later in the week for 2 week spoilers, casting news, and a lot more. Thank you so much for listening. Be sure to drop your comments.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.